Hi folks and welcome back. We're now on my fifth favorite Karakuri Christmas present of 2025. If you've missed the first 4 videos, here's a link to the first one so you can check it out and get them all in order for what you missed. But let's take a look at the 5th puzzle. This one is made by Kotoya Hasebe, who is brand new to Karakuri Creation Group this year, and it's his first Christmas present that he's ever made. So overall, I was very impressed with what he did for a brand new craftsman, already claiming the 5th spot. Some of you may think a little bit higher, depending on what you're going to see in just a few moments, but for a brand new craftsman, I really appreciated what he did with this puzzle. It may look a little standard on the outside, so for appearance I did give this a 2. I thought it looked a little bit better than some of the other previous boxes that were of a similar shape. But what's inside is what really impressed me with this box. So let's go ahead and solve this thing.
Solve begins in 3, 2, 1.
All right, you've obviously noticed the different color of wood right here and underneath on the bottom piece. And playing around with it, you can see that the bottom does move around just a little bit, the top does as well. But most importantly for right now, this panel slides back and forth. So what we want to do is we want to slide this panel to slowly remove the lid. You can see that it only goes so far depending on where this sliding panel is. So you need to work this sliding panel back and forth to slowly raise the lid. Now this is a hidden maze, but it is a very small one and a short one. So I liked that for what it is. Usually I'm not too much of a fan, but in this case, I thought there was an exception. So we just moved the top lid up as far as we can go. No matter what iteration we move this sliding panel next, it won't go up any further. So we are at our first roadblock with this puzzle. But you can also see another maze at the top part of this lid, and that's going to come in just a moment. So what we have to do next to continue on with this puzzle is we have to look at the top or the lid, and we're actually able to slide this off entirely. And you can see there is no hanko, so the puzzle is not solved. This isn't really a little compartment that all Karakuri puzzles have to have. If you didn't know, one of the things that makes them unique is every puzzle box has some hidden compartment to it. But this is not that hidden compartment. But now that we've removed the lid, what that allows us to do is instead of moving this piece up, we can now go ahead and have it start to go down the opposite way. So we can work this sliding panel back and forth just a little bit and see that, again, this piece does come up this time. The bottom comes out rather. But again, we can only get so far before we come to a dead end. This stumped me for a little bit, but then I realized that there is this lid or the bottom piece preventing us from moving the sliding panel to exit this maze and detach this piece entirely. So just like with this piece, so this bottom piece slides out as well. And again, it's very well made. The quality is second to none, but we see that that slides out. We see a very small space here as well, but no hanko, so we have to continue on with the puzzle. And this time we're going to just reverse what we did before. We are going to flip it upside down, and we're going to have this contraption make its way through the top of the puzzle. Like so. So very simple to do. You see the maze pattern here with going up and down. It's not complex, which I appreciate, but it does take a bit of work to realize you need to remove the lid in the bottom for this to continue. So now that we see that this piece is removed, we still do not see that hidden hanko. This is still not solved after all that we've done. There's still more to this puzzle. So the final step that we have to do in order to fully solve this puzzle is we have to remove the maze itself from the piece that it's in. And there we have our hidden compartment. So several different pieces to this puzzle, many different steps. I thought that this was very enjoyable. I thought that this was a great solve to it. For the solve, I rated this a 4 out of 5 just because of how complex that it was and how unique that it was with going in one direction, reverse course, and then having to go back up again. So The solve was great with all the steps. And for the fun, I rated that a 3. You might rate that a little bit higher, which I understand if you totally do, but that gives this puzzle a total rating a 9 out of 15. So great solve again from a first timer from Kotoya Hasebe, and I can't wait to see what he produces in the future. So we're now at our halfway mark, 4 down, 4 to go. Let's take a look at the 5th ranked puzzle in the link above.